So look, elbow, it has to be there. I will talk, it's mount escape also. Somebody mounts, you know you're gonna do this. This is elbow knee escape. So the side controls, I will show how it works from here to here. Head on a mat, Stephen Hawking. There's no cross space. Never strong, it's kind of easy to protect. So here, elbow. This is bad, you're gonna feel it. This is open, like turtle. So this, you can't hit the elbow. And always, this arm is protecting the elbow. Other way, you can't do it, you can't reach. So that's, you can always protect that space. And toes, like everywhere else, toes on the mat. Yeah? And your weight is here. So if you have that pressure, then always hip is free. If you lift the head, the point of turn becomes this. If you put head on a mat, point of turn becomes the head. Way better. So, here, try and do the, crazy person drill also. A little bit. You can move around. That's the side control. You create motion, motion creates slack, slack creates opportunities for escape. So it's all about after, it's never static, it's always motion. It's kind of weird. So crossface. Do I care? No. Because the shoulder, he feels that, it's weird. This is very bad. He will have this and everything. So this is good for him, me, him, me. So I know what I want. He knows what he wants. It's a game, we beat each other too. Yeah? So I'm flat. So this is very bad. Many people stay here. This is very dangerous. This doesn't work. This is open. Neck is very hard to protect. Blah, blah, blah. This, awesome. Yeah? So we have postures. So let's go again. And if anybody thinks like, okay, what if he will pull you, he will put the shoulder on the mat. Go. I know. And when he does that, pull it harder. He overcommits. Understand? Everything doing the work, like in a guard, like anywhere else. The legs are the strength. So it's this, and then he pulls, then it's not this jiu-jitsu. That's not jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu. He pulled, he creates space, and I exaggerate that space by moving away. Jiu-jitsu. Yeah? So, I would just do the posture. I will just let you have a little bit to test. I need more time, but the weird one is this. So, yes, usually people are Kimura, you can try, but yeah, let's do it slowly first. Just feel how weird it is to be here. Like, if you get even a head under, you get just, like, I have to go here, and even that, there's no cross space. So, why? Most people want to do, but I do this. And if you already do this, he feels that it's kind of like escaping time already and everything else. It's a timing issue that. And I can stay there also, that way. Yeah? So just feel sideways, yes, so feel elbow here. There's no real good angle. This is kind of gone, I can't pull this. And this arm fights this. If I go after the elbow, this kind of goddamn arm is here. Always grab the fingers. That's wonderful, yeah? It's kind of weak right away here. That's what you do, yeah? Go back. So, here. There's nothing to do here. And if he turns towards me, it's a worse for him a little bit, but it still is not flat. So I hunt those elbows. Cross face is not mandatory to have. It's one of the ways to flatten him out, but this is more important to get elbows. And in a way, I want to get between this. So if he goes here, there's nowhere to land. So it's just, do I land here? There's nothing to do. Double underhooks. And it's gone. So double underhooks are very powerful. I do it in mount, I do it in back, side control, everywhere. Double underhooks. You lose everything if you do double underhooks. Wrestling, double underhooks. King of wrestling, yeah? That's it. Don't go. The head, it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard on the neck. This is running man. Don't go there. Just go like, just like shoulders in the way. Can't do it. You don't have to anymore. So you go like, okay, this is the place. That's enough. You go like, yeah? You go. And it's just like that's really, really awkward. Yeah. So just enough you feel like, okay, that's easy to be here. It's not, if you're here, you have to force yourself and it's easy to tilt you and pull your back. And you feel these toes are giving you pressure, it's hard to push that shoulder to the mat, and you're here. And then you can stiff arm, you can bridge, you can, pull guard. All the options that you know are awesome. I'm not saying anything about those things. I think the beginning is bad. That's kind of beginning of the guard, kind of the end of the guard, yeah, after that side control, yeah? So, beginning of guard, so to speak, active. This is, remember, panda, same thing. So, let's say it's really jiu-jitsu in a nutshell. So, we're playing guard, wait, so I'm here, playing open guards, you know, blah, blah, blah. And now usually it's very hard to do knee slides and everything else, you understand, you know, I'm kind of here. And, you know, over-unders and everything between stuff. So it's usually easier to go around. So I'm just going to show you an interesting thing. Guard, when he goes around, defense. When he circles around usually, go back. Guard, when you play, he goes around, defense. So this is jiu-jitsu in a nutshell. This is all jiu-jitsu. The first defense is that. When they get a wedge between your chest and knees, you know what happens, yeah? Then, then you fall. And then we have those things. We have early retentions, yes, stiff arms, you escapes right away, but you have a beginning and the end. And you build between that, there's a system, yeah? So you start from here, escaping pandas and stuff, and you start to build up from here with different postures, running mans and turtles, and you finally meet in the middle. Or, and he always sees the knees are up. Or he turns his body. Put the hip on a mat, yes. No, like put this hip on a mat. Yes. So now it's easy to follow also. I can move. Being on your knees is very weird. If you put knees on a mat, keep your knees on a mat. It's kind of weird to move. Yeah? So when I start to move, he right away adjusts and have this position. It's easier to move around and follow people when they push and pull. So I create a motion, and you can do it on your own with partners, you can do both. So it's this, head, everything. So, and this comes spin later. So you have everything. You don't have to do this and spin. So this is a spin. Perfect, your head is on the mat. So you use this, you can move, you can have hitchhikes later, you can sprint, you can change, you can move around, then you have turtle, and you create motion like this. And then you have panda and stuff and everything else. You sit up. Let's say he does knee and belly. You can have this. For knee and belly, it's very weird to have this. I feel less pressure. He feels also a little weirder. So now I usually do that, he knows kind of. So I sit up that way to panda. Clear that knee. And I can go other side also. I combine stuff. If you escape, you always have to do 3 to 5 moves. You have to expect to escape with 3 to 5 moves. Why? This is the sport, not the art. Because look boxing, look stand-up fighting, combinations always. Look wrestling, always combinations. So if you learn to escape with one technique, you're fooling yourself. So it's always 3 to 5 you have to expect, and if it's only 1 or 2, you're lucky. Somebody was tired, universe clicked, whatever. Yeah, they happen. But the norm is 3 to 5. And dangerous. Because now, look, usually you do this, yeah? Kind of, I hope I don't hurt anybody's feelings. Usually I do. So, I'm sorry about that. Or not, I don't know. So they usually do this. This is very dangerous because they have 2 arms against my 1 arm. Go this, attack, yeah? And then it's like trouble. So, I like this, or I like that. So now this arm is free. I can do whatever, I can go this, you know, when they have a crossface, usually, you know, this, go crossface. Usually I touch this. Now they can't go under my elbow, and this arm is not, go attack this arm. Go attack. See what it does? Go do it again. See, boom. Now this is escaping time, because he took the weight off. So I'm gonna always attach myself to him, and then this arm is a possibility arm. He chooses maybe stiff arm, maybe they're more flat. I will do bridge and roll. This is awesome. Bridge and roll you have to have in your system, or a pull guard, or you know, go to turtle, whatever. If I'm other way around, so it's about that arm I have to control. If I'm other way around, I control that arm. If you can't go, if you can't see, come see. So usually they want under the feet, yeah? You can have elbow here, or you can have elbow here. If you cross face, you have elbow here. All good. this is free. Other way, you have this. You control that arm. And really feel there's no kimura. It's kind of fun. And escaping is easy because it's just this. So, try, enjoy, move around.